You ever meet someone who posts their entire life online like they're documenting evidence for a future biographer? I'm talking every meal, every thought, every minor inconvenience gets a full status update with 3 paragraphs and 3 crying emojis. You're out here trying to enjoy your coffee, and someone just posted a 47-slide carousel about their journey to finding the perfect yoga mat. What? And here's the thing, we all know someone like this. Maybe it's you, no judgment. But let's talk about why some people treat social media like a 24/7 confessional booth. So first off, oversharing online isn't new. It's just got better lighting now. Back in the day, people overshared at dinner parties, at church, in line at the grocery store. Remember that person who'd tell the cashier about their bunion surgery? Same energy, different platform, but social media gave it a megaphone, a ring light, and an algorithm that rewards it. Here's where it gets interesting. Psychologists say oversharing is linked to something called self-disclosure reciprocity. When you share personal stuff, your brain expects people to share back. Except online, that reciprocity is broken. You're sharing into the void, hoping for validation, but you're not getting real connection back. You're getting dopamine hits. So you keep posting, keep sharing, keep hoping this one be the post that makes everyone truly get you. Let's be real though. Some oversharing is just main character syndrome on steroids. They stub their toe, and it becomes a 3-part story arc about resilience. It's exhausting, but also fascinating because people who overshare often have an external locus of control. They feel like life happens to them instead of them controlling their life. So they narrate everything publicly to validate that yes, this happened, yes, it matters, yes, they exist. Here's where it gets wild. Studies show oversharing correlates it with lower self-esteem and higher anxiety. You'd think people posting constantly are super confident, right? Wrong. They're seeking external validation because internal validation is broken. It's like their self-worth has an app that needs constant updates. They post the gym selfie, not because they feel great, but because they need 140 people to tell them they look great first. And the kicker? The more validation they get, the more they need. Last year, 20 likes felt amazing. Now you need 200 just to feel okay. Some oversharers are trying to control their narrative. If you tell everyone your version of events first, you get to shape how people see you. Got fired? Post about it before your ex-coworker does, frame it as a toxic work environment you bravely escaped, and boom, you're the hero. Psychologists call this impression management. Then there's the vulnerability trap. Someone posts something deeply personal, gets support, and their brain goes, oh, this is how I get love. But online vulnerability isn't real vulnerability. Real vulnerability is sitting across from someone, making eye contact, and sharing something that scares you. Online vulnerability is typing feelings into your phone at 2 a.m. and hoping strangers will care. It's vulnerability with a safety net. The truth is, oversharing online is often a symptom of loneliness. Sounds backwards, right? But connection and contact aren't the same thing. You can talk to hundreds of people online and still feel completely alone because none of it's deep, none of it's real. It's like eating cotton candy for every meal. Sure, it's sweet, but you're starving. What about people who overshare trauma online? It's trauma broadcasting. When something terrible happens, some people cope by sharing it publicly because it makes it feel less scary. Sometimes that helps. But sometimes the pain becomes part of your brand. You get stuck in a loop where you're rewarded for staying wounded because that's when people engage most. What? Your suffering gets more likes than your joy, so subconsciously you keep sharing suffering. Plot twist, though. Not all oversharing is bad. Some people genuinely help others by being open. The difference is intention. Are you sharing to connect or to collect? Your brain knows which one you're doing, even if you won't admit it. Oversharing has consequences, though. You post about relationship problems, work it out, but now 600 people think your partner sucks. You vent about your job, your coworker sees it, now work is awkward. Future you deal with everything, current you posts. Why do we even care if others overshare? Because we're judging them. We're rolling our eyes while secretly feeling superior. But also, maybe we're jealous? Maybe we wish we could be that unfiltered, that free. Because oversharing takes guts in a weird way. Most of us curate everything, filter everything, hide everything. So when someone doesn't, it's both fascinating and repelling. The reality is, we're all performing online to some degree. Some people just perform louder. Some haven't learned that mystery is magnetic and oversharing is exhausting. Because the more you share, the less special it becomes. When everything is public, nothing is sacred. When everyone knows everything, nobody knows you. So, what's the solution? Maybe log off. Maybe remember your life doesn't need to be documented to matter. Maybe understand that real connection happens in private moments, not public posts. Maybe keep some things for yourself. Not everything needs an audience. Not every moment needs to be shared to be real. At the end of the day, oversharing online is just humans trying to be seen in a world that makes them feel invisible. It's not weird, it's just sad. We're all craving connection and settling for engagement metrics. We're all performing versions of ourselves, hoping someone will like the show. And the people who overshare aren't doing it wrong, they're just doing it louder. They're saying, look at me, know me, validate me, love me, please prove I exist. And honestly, we're all saying the same thing. They just forgot to mute themselves first. So hit that like button if this made you rethink your last 3 posts. Subscribe for more psychology that explains why we're all a little broken online. And drop a comment. Are you team overshare or team mystery? Or maybe you're that person scrolling through someone's 47-slide carousel right now. No judgment. We don't just call out behavior here. We understand why you do it. See you next week with another topic that hits a little too close to home.